4 years ago, when we purchased this homestead, the entire front of the house was covered in sod. It was completely covered in grass, right where I wanted a cottage garden. And I'm gonna show you how much it's changed in 4 years and how you can start a garden even in a place that's all grass this year. Here I am in the cottage garden. Now this is just going into the very beginning of its 4th year, and you can see it's a mess. It needs a lot of cleanup this spring, but you can see that there's already plants poking up. We've got my hollyhocks right here, which I use medicinally in place of marshmallow. We've got chamomile coming up. We have lobelia, we have horseradish, we have all these things coming up right here. And as soon as it greens up, this garden is going to take off. But it did not look this way when we started. This was literally the front lawn. And we took this, we cut down the lawn really, really low. We weed whacked it to just about nothing. We gave it a quick till with the tiller. Then we laid down heavy paper and some cardboard in some places, covered that with compost and some mulch on the top. Four months later, this was an absolutely lush, amazing garden.
Here's my little cafe table spot. I love this little spot. The hollyhocks are about to completely overtake it, but it is just such a nice spot to come out and have a cup of coffee or medicinal tea, of course.
Look at this soil now, 3 full years later. We're going into the 4th year, and look at how I can just dig right down this. This is super early spring. We have not been out here at all this year, but look at this. It just keeps going and keeps going. On warm days, we've got tons of earthworms. We have so much going on in here, and it is so great. Look at that soil. And you guys, this was absolutely hard-packed grass. I want you to know that you can turn any area of your yard into productive space, even if it has lawn on it, and it can be producing food for you this year without even a lot of work, because it just takes a little bit of time for it to turn into great soil. Now, we did this area with some tilling, but I want to show you the other area. We did the exact same thing too, but with no tilling at all. Here we are in the Terrace Garden, and this is a 2nd year garden. We just made this garden last year. This was a hilly, grassy slope right out off the front of the house down towards the front pasture, and it was completely unusable and it was starting to erode away. So we went ahead and turned it into a terraced area, and we created instant gardens out of these different terraces. Last year we were able to grow so much food in this area, and it's amazing because that was the first year we were growing here. But look at this soil. You guys can see, look at how great this is. It's got worms in here. It is a little bit rocky, but we grow just fine in it. And look at that, you guys. Beautiful soil in a 1-year-old garden that started as pure grass, and we just did the instant gardening method. You can grow a garden this year. You can do it in places that are challenging to grow. You can do it on your lawn. You can do all sorts of things, but you have to start right now. Check out this video right here that teaches you how to make an instant garden bed that you can start growing your vegetables in this year, this month, right now.